Hello guys and welcome back to another video by Amiibomaster Hobnob, and today I am here with Southampton Gamer 16 aka Lewis Holtham aka The Legend 27 aka
Lewisplays.
Lewisplays, yeah.
Hello again, as per usual.
And today we're going to be I'm going to be talking about, Lewis is going to be eating, about the Nintendo Switch presentation thingy that happened a couple of days ago. So, yeah. What should we talk about first? I think some
obviously Splatoon.
Not the high. Let's go from the low games first of all. So
what's ARM?
ARMS. Let's go with ARMS first of all. So it looks pretty interesting. I'm a bit disappointed. There's another fighting game though.
Yeah, but how do you know it might be better than Street Fighter? You never know.
It might be better.
It might be.
We've already got Smash Brothers, Pokken Tournament, and Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah.
And now we're getting ARMS as well. There's just so many fighting games on the market right now. So what do you think, ARMS?
When I saw from the trailer, it looked a bit too. How can I say it? A bit too toyish, I think. It's like
Toyish, yeah, something that you can make toys out of easily. And just
it looks a bit cheap and more easy to make because anyone can make a toy you know.
Maybe a bit simple.
If the graphics were even better, I might, you know.
Yeah, and the trailer did look pretty cool with the people fighting, and then it went into the part with the actual ARMS, but I definitely think they're going to be the next characters in the update for Smash Brothers that's coming with the Switch. So I think that's all they made it for. Okay, moving on to 1-2. Did you see that trailer?
Yeah, I did see that as well.
So it kind of looks like, as we always get with these things, they utilise the controllers and the gimmicks of the Switch. Like, for example, the Wii, they had the Wii Remote kind of Wii Party thing. And then with Wii Party U, they had the gamepad.
Well, they got the gamepad with the sides off like that, really.
Yeah, so
I've seen Just Dance as well, and like them little intro things.
So 1-2 looks pretty cool. I like the shooter thing at the start. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And it looks like quite a lot of party games can be used with them little remotes, and I'm glad they're like small one-handed kind of Wii remote things. Yeah. It's really cool.
The thing
I hope we can still use Wii remotes though.
No, I don't think so. I just don't think. I wish they could, because it doesn't even look right, does it?
And I want to be able to sync the gamepad up to the Switch as well. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, I'll have like a gamepad there.
Yeah, for like Smash Brothers, for example, and Splatoon 2 maybe, because on the Switch we've got the controllers that kind of go really close together, and that would feel weird. It's like going from the 3DS XL.
I'm gonna get a Pro Controller anyway.
The DS. I've got a Pro Controller, but again that feels a bit small, so I'd rather it out here. Was planned, so I don't know if we could use the tablet for that or what. But 1-2 looks pretty good in general.
And then I think
a couple other ones. Xenoblade, shall we go Xenoblade?
1-2, yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I haven't really got into the first one that much.
You've got it, you just haven't really played it that much.
It's a very complicated game.
Yeah, that's what I haven't played yet.
That's all I've really got in it. I don't know the characters, but the graphics looks good. It looks like good gameplay. That's all I've got really to say about Xenoblade, to be honest.
Yeah, and obviously there's a new Mario game.
And now we get to the big four, the big four games that they released trailers for. So the first one being Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey.
When I saw the trailer, I just thought it was a normal game until I saw Mario just jump up, look like, woohoo!
All I could think of while watching that was like, dum, 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 dun, 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 dun.
It's all like building.
Mario Odyssey. Yeah, it looks like a very cool game. I love the Mario Galaxy games. They're some of my favourite games ever. And Mario Sunshine looked good, a bit before my time. I played Mario 64 on the normal DS. So I like that kind of 3D Mario game. Wasn't too keen on the 3D Land, 3D World. Thought they were a bit,
boring.
Childish, really. I mean...
it is a bit of a, family game. Really.
Yeah, but this one looks... I know, but if you go from Mario Sunshine
to all the way
back to 3D World,
you just think it's just
it's a bit more. The levels are really kind of short, and they use the 3D too much almost. So, I like the look of Mario Odyssey. I don't know what the eyes on the hat is all about, but I think that's going to be pretty cool. He's fighting a bunch of rabbits along with Bowser, so that's all pretty good. So yeah. What do you have to say about Mario Odyssey?
Well, all of a sudden an eye just appeared all of a sudden.
Yeah.
All of a sudden just, boop, there you go, there's eyes, there we go. We made a new game.
There you go.
So
now let's Shall we go to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild next?
Yeah, that looks good. I'm actually not gonna lie.
It looks great. You're not into Legend of Zelda too much, are you? You haven't played that many.
As soon as I saw it, I actually liked it.
Skyward Sword is my favourite game of all time, and that is the prequel to this game. It looks all very similar, very good. And
yeah.
I just love Zelda in general, but I prefer it than the Toon Zelda, Toon Link.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I always love a Zelda game, and this one looks better than ever. I'm glad Link can finally climb walls. That's good. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I'm just thinking about. Is it? I don't really watch it. But is it like more of an open world game than before, or is it just the same?
That I do not know. Well, most Legend of Zelda games kind of have an open world in general, but there's always a place that you have to go. Skyward Sword had like an open world which you could explore up top.
Yeah.
And then you go down through these holes, and it's kind of like almost like a really long, hard Mario level with lots of enemies and everything down below, but it branched off onto lots of different paths.
Yeah.
And there's puzzles and everything to solve, and there was the forest world, and then
So
the volcano world and the desert world. 3 worlds.
Yeah.
And then as you went back into them, different stuff happened each time.
So multiple stuff happens on the game, really.
Yeah, so we really know what to expect from a Zelda type game, but just not really from this game in particular, because it looks pretty interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
What other games?
I want to leave the best one to last. I want to leave the best one.
Let's think of other games. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Deluxe.
The trailer made me laugh so much. It's just Mario's going along, and then suddenly the Inklings just come in.
I actually thought I thought I was not real at first. I thought, hey, hold on. I went back. I went, hold on, that's Nintendo. What? It's actually real.
I cannot wait for this game. King Boo is back. Bowser Jr. is back. Dry Bones is back.
About time.
Good Battle Stages is back.
Luigi's Mansion is in
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion's back. We have new cool items. I'm a bit sad that it's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, not Mario Kart 9. I wanted them to make a whole new game, really.
Maybe it's just because they can't be bothered and they wanted to add, you know what, people like Mario Kart 8, why not just add more levels and they call it Deluxe.
Yeah, and we've still got all the Animal Crossing and Link in it and everything.
Well,
so
yeah. But the last one, I think, is the best one ever.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Splatoon 2. Yes, I can't wait for Splatoon 2. It looks so cool.
Better than the first one.
I haven't made my mind up on it's better than the first one yet. I've seen the graphics and they don't look as crisp, but maybe that's because they can't get HD footage of it yet. But from what I've seen, the game and the weapons, it looks better.
Yeah, the new weapons look absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they got the 2 pistols and they're like...
And they got a rain cloud thing.
Oh yeah, the rain cloud. That's
OP. That's well OP.
Ink Strike is gone.
Wow.
The tornado shooter thing is gone.
They just abandoned all the ones.
They've abandoned all the old specials, and they've got a bunch of new ones. So did you see the Evil Judd thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool. Judd for Smash Brothers, by the way. Judd for Smash Brothers.
Have you seen the new Dodge?
Oh yeah, the roll thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. And they've got some new stages that I've seen.
New levels to play.
Levels. I hope they've got a new story mode as well.
I just hope it's not DJ Octavio.
Nice.
Make it more,
It's so difficult to beat.
Even though he, didn't do it, came over my house. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah.
It's so difficult. I can't. That is still one of the hardest boss battles ever that I've ever played in my life.
I just think Splatoon 2, like you should link it to the old. So what if they start as the old one, but something happens and they got kicked out of the old world or something?
Yeah, maybe there's a new Inky Polis.
It looks quite different if you look at the home menu.
I've got an idea for the storyline on Splatoon 2. Callie and Marie have been captured, and then you have to go through all the levels and help Callie and Marie get back to their news reporting.
But I just don't think they might be evil this time. I just think they're evil.
They might be evil. And then you need 3 players for like the boss battle. One's Callie, one's Marie, one's the person, and then it's just 3 players on the same game, just trying to beat this kind of final boss thing.
Do you think it's going to be motion
Really
controls?
cool. Yeah, I hope it's going to be motion controls. If it's not, I'm not playing it. I'm sticking to the old one because I can't do it without motion controls.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, because obviously it's because Splatoon 2, the new levels look actually quite good actually.
yeah, I really can't wait. It's going to be very, very cool. Very, very cool indeed.
The new characters look actually quite sick as well.
Yeah, they got new hairdos and everything, so...
I just wanted to add like more colour schemes.
Yeah, more colours, maybe a red.
Yeah, I haven't seen any red ink, I've seen no black ink.
No black, we've got...
No white. I know, it looks quite weird actually, white ink.
Black and white, that would be quite cool, black versus white.
Yeah. And then obviously I think I want the story mode to be more, how can I say it? More adventure, more longer, more harder, really.
Yep, definitely. And then we definitely need, as a final note, amiibos for all of these games. Because games are better with amiibos.
What if you had the old amiibos, put it on the old Switch, something will happen as a second mission. That'd be sick, that was.
But then there's also new ones that you can put on, and they unlock more missions as well. That'd be really cool.
New story modes, that'd be sick, even better.
I can't wait for all these games. And I've got, me and my dad are going halves on buying it, and we're going to be buying it day of release, and I don't care. Are you going to get the Switch now?
I'm waiting until April.
April,
Because
okay.
I have to save up, and I recommend, and I estimate around about April, end of April.
I hear Mario Kart 8 is coming out April. Zelda's coming out with it.
I think Splatoon's going to come out in the summer, apparently, I think.
Yes, Splatoon's summer.
It's summer? Oh, because people
Just
can
to let
save
people-
up, yeah.
And just one final note on Xbox and PS.
What the hell, Xbox One S and PS4 Pro? What the hell?
What are they doing? Just
What the hell is Slim?
failure.
They're too lazy.
They haven't brought anything new to their consoles whatsoever.
Well,
So-
I think they will soon, so...
Go switch it up, and thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye!
Bye!